you close your eyes, my boy, fuck.
Woo! I close my eyes and I start doing
And the funny thing,
I thought it was gonna be super painful, but that's the thing. I haven't like taken an injection in the longest time, and I thought it was gonna be super painful, and it wasn't.
it wasn't, no.
It wasn't.
But the funny thing is that
It was just I actually felt like I was like, I was like, "Ini ngathaka ifaka."
Hi guys, hi. Welcome back to Unlearning with the Melanins. Yo guys, this is day 2 at Diamond Rose, and I must say, it is so peaceful, Lana.
Very, very peaceful, guys.
Yo.
I told you the place is in the bundes, so yeah.
He was right. He was definitely right. The only thing we hear here,
It's
are the
it's just
birds.
birds.
The birds.
I bet you can hear a snake when it's actually just.
Snakes.
What does
No!
a snake do?
It,
Like
it,
a
it
cow?
hisses. It
It
hisses.
hisses.
But there's no snakes here.
I was about to say the snake hustles. Snake hustles.
Wow. Oh, it
What?
says
It hisses.
it hisses. Yes, a snake hisses. A horse. What does a horse do?
A horse gallops.
Yeah, it gallops, but what sound does it make?
It gallops. What other sound
No.
does it make?
Gallops is when it jumps. That jumping thing it does. But what's that sound? Let's see.
It's not just the jumping, it's the running. Because when it runs, it's gotta go. That's the gallop.
That's the galloping. Yeah, I understand that, but I need to be said that the snake hisses, which is the sound it makes. But what does a horse do? That sound. It sounds like
It giggles.
oh wow, it giggles. So anyway, this is us. This place is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Guyashisa Lana. So we are just sitting under this beautiful swing, and
Woo! And the ride is so nice.
yeah, I just hope we
The
don't
swinging.
fall.
Yeah, this thing better not trip, and the next thing we fall, and our legs are facing up. And if it so happens, we're gonna make sure we show it to you guys. You know, there's not gonna be some editing that happens to that. We'll show it to you guys.
But we safe for now. So today, what are we doing? We're unlearning the vaccine.
Yeah, today we're talking about vaccine.
You know what?
I'm not sure if I want to talk about vaccine, but yeah, I think well, you brought me into this topic.
It's relevant
So yeah,
right now.
tell them what is it about. Why are we talking about vaccine?
It's relevant right now because within our industry, we have been told, rather, we need to decide if we want to get the vaccine or not. But if we don't get the vaccine, there's certain things that we can't do.
Which is
You know,
problematic.
It's
Here's the thing.
problematic.
Okay, let's just wait for this beautiful Mercedes Benz to just drive in.
It's cruising in. Wow.
CLA 250 formatic German machine. So red, so elegant.
Yeah.
Definitely a car to have.
Oh, and the gate is closing.
Anyway, so here's the thing, guys. I had my own reservations about this whole vaccine thing, and I didn't want to do it. Right? For my own personal reasons, I won't go in detail as to what's what. But I pretty much had reservations about this vaccine thing because I didn't trust this shit. You know? And besides trust, for me, I think most importantly, there's something about the system. You know, this whole new world order thing about the system that the government and the world, you know, that is actually, you know, putting us into. You know.
Forcefully so.
Forcefully so. As much as they're saying that,
it's a
no,
choice.
it's a choice, you have your own choice. If you don't want to do it, do it. But then now, when it deprives you from doing your own work,
You see?
you know,
becomes
when it
forceful.
blocks you from doing business, when it blocks him from going to certain stores,
Stores,
you know, you
exactly.
can't. What did they say at game? if you get a
vaccine.
if you're vaccinated, they give you 10% discount.
Yes,
you know, on
imagine.
items that you buy. You know, I mean, who doesn't want to
Imagine.
discount?
So
You know,
so they're actually prompting us to get vaccinated.
they're prompting us to get vaccinated, and well, I see the discount. So here's the turning point for us as professionals in the film and television industry.
If we still
So I
want
get
to
an
work.
email from my agent that tells me that from here on, I need to present my vaccine card or vaccine code whatsoever, right? Otherwise, there's particular auditions that I can't go to. That means I can't audition.
Audition. You can't.
That means
Can't
my
work.
agent that can't send me briefs for me to audition for work.
So
And for me, it was really, I don't know how you felt about that. Did you get an email
I
from your
got
agent?
an email. I got an email from my agent, and that's what prompted me to go ahead and do it. Fine, my agent was saying that it's not a force. She's not forcing us. It's not forceful, but she's saying that if we don't want to, we must list the reasons. But we must also keep in mind that if we don't, there's certain auditions that we won't go to because you're not vaccinated. Because at that audition, they need you to present your vaccine card. And that vaccine card, it will state if you've got 1 jab or 2 jabs. You know what I mean? So it has become, in an essence, if we still want to work, we must vaccinate.
That's pretty much that. So
That's the
what
reason
they're
why
telling us,
I got vaccinated.
as much as our agents are like, there's certain work that we want to audition for.
Yeah.
But what certain work? It pretty much means all kinds
All
of work.
kinds
That
of
means you
work.
won't be getting emails for,
All
you
kinds
know,
of
for
work.
any auditions whatsoever. That means you start. You can apply for any job.
Yeah, Yvonne.
You know.
But you know, in an essence, I kind of understand because in our field of work, we work with
Do you?
different people every single day. Like on a set,
Yeah,
you
but
don't
that's
have
besides the point.
strictly 5
That's
people.
besides the point. That's besides the point. There's people everywhere. There's people at school.
Yeah.
There's people at anything. You know, it's not really about our industry whatsoever. It's different industries. It's different
different.
places. You know.
Hey,
So for me, I still don't get it. I don't get the system.
Yeah.
And this vaccine thing is tricky because, you know, there's conversations about, there's
Yeah.
nothing new about the vaccine because the vaccine was, we've once vaccinated for chicken pox.
Chicken pox, we still got chicken pox.
You know, people were vaccinated, you know, for other things.
And
People vaccinate for
What?
swine flu.
I don't remember. But here's the funny thing about e-vaccine. E-vaccine, it takes about 2 years to be implemented or to be, what's that word?
For whatever scientific chemical
Yeah, it takes 2 years
development of it
to
for
be
it to be
approved
tested and be
approved.
approved.
Yes.
You know.
So, but this one, it took what? A few months? About a year, actually.
Yeah, it's only been a year.
It's been a year because COVID started in last year, March. Well, we got COVID in South Africa in March. So it's been like what, a year?
Yeah. But again, it's not really about the vaccine. The scary thing is, for me, the scary thing is the system of the New World Order because we don't know what to expect in the New World Order. And clearly this is a New World Order. We live in a digital world. And what, in my own perspective, I'm thinking this whole vaccine thing is actually trying to help everybody to adapt into the new world order. You know, which is
Actually.
digitally. Everything is happening digitally. We're
Yeah.
tapping our cards right now. We don't need to swipe them anymore. We don't need to withdraw money, you know, unnecessarily. So, at this point,
You don't even need to go into the office now. You work from home.
You know, people work from home. We don't need to meet for meetings. We're into the Zoom stuff. You know, everything is digital.
It's digital.
Everything is
The
digital.
new world order. So maybe you're right.
So
They're actually
obviously,
pushing us into
you
that
know,
space.
they're pushing us into that space. You know, the old people, they are almost, you know, close to their tombstones and shit. But then they're forcing the younger generations, you know, and everybody who's coming to be able to adapt that because whatever that they're trying to make us adapt to, that means that in 5 to 10 years' time, that should be the norm. Yeah, that's basically that. And that's what scares people. That's what people are. I don't think people really don't want to vaccinate.
They're
You
just
know,
scared.
I think people are just afraid of the system. They're afraid of what's to come, what's in that world,
what is the system bringing?
what's to expect, you know, and that's why people end up having assumptions of, what is the vaccine gonna do to me? What if I jab and get sick? What if, you know?
But here's the thing, I jabbed, ne, and my arm was sore. Like it was painful for like a good 2 days, and it wasn't a pain lay. He says good pain lay injection, but it was painful, guys. I felt like my whole arm, like I couldn't touch it because one touch, like it was very very painful. So
it
yeah,
only
it made
lasted
me
2
sick.
days?
Yeah, but it still made me sick. It lasted 2 days, fine, but and I wasn't sick before.
Oh, you see?
I was sick. This pain that was here. What
I
do you
didn't
call
see
that?
you sick though. Oh, because of the. So you're still denying that it was injection pain?
No, that was. I've had injections before. That pain.
Do you still feel like something happened to you?
No, I don't.
I still do.
Really?
So here's the deal, guys. Both of us, because of being told that we cannot work in our industry without being vaccinated. Being given that ultimatum that you are not forced, but if you're not vaccinated, we won't get to particular productions.
Yeah.
You know, you won't get to receive briefs to audition or be part of any international productions whatsoever. And at this point, we're doing mainly international productions. And that's tough because for us, as much as we are still South African based, but then however our work is international, and you know we still wanna expand it further, so internationally, you know, just to break boundaries, you know, across the continent and so on. But anyway, it's just scary that for us it became scary that now we can't be able to achieve that unless we're vaccinated. So we had to, right? Regardless of whatever reservations that we had to look at what's at stake, right?
Our careers are at stake.
Our careers are at stake, yeah. And who doesn't want to work? Who doesn't want to leave? How do you put food on the table, right? So we had to vaccinate. So she did it first, then I had to follow right after. And I didn't have
about it.
because I had reservations.
Yeah.
I still do, trust you me,
Yeah.
regardless the fact that I did it. And the only reason I did it to save my career.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still got my reservations about it. I still do, pretty much.
It's a tough one.
So it's a tough one, you know, and we felt like we just wanted to share this with you guys, you know, just to hear your thoughts about this whole vaccination thing. You know, other people have like terrifying side effects. You know, there's a girl, I think from the Eastern Cape or something. She put up a post. She had her eyes. She had like some sort of a blue eye, you know, and she has these hives on her face, and like the entire arm that she vaccinated, you know, it had some hives around it and stuff.
Sure.
You know, pretty hectic stuff, guys. So
that's scary.
You look at that, you wouldn't want to go.
You wouldn't want to go. You're gonna think twice.
And reality is that it does have side effects, but
from person to person, it's different.
I think what's the statistic that 1 in 10?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm not sure, but 1 in 10 would be affected. You know, and you shouldn't go if you're sick. You know, and I'd suggest don't drink alcohol when you
go. Yeah.
As much as I don't think alcohol is a big issue because it's not mentioned.
It's not mentioned, but just to be safe, you know, because.
I had a glass of wine right after the vaccine.
Okay. But here's the thing about alcohol. I think the alcohol it what decreases your immune system slightly.
What is it decreasing in the immune system?
I don't know. I just read somewhere that it says it decreases your immune system. And you go back to you go government.
No, over Chala. No, alcohol was closed so that to avoid people gathering.
Okay.
So we can avoid the spread of COVID.
Yeah, something.
It has
like
nothing to do with
No, but
vaccinating.
there's somewhere I read. Yeah, it has nothing to do with vaccinating, true. But there's somewhere I read, but it does something to your immune system. And before you vaccinate, your immune system needs to be sharp. You can't go there when you're sick. You know what I mean? So in that aspect, that's what I mean.
Well, I do it after.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Still here with me.
I'm still here. Nothing happened. But
Yeah.
I'm not advising that you do it to you. But I had someone saying, I think it was my uncle. Someone saying that actually you're supposed to only start drinking or smoking after 3 days of vaccinating.
Wow. No, they didn't write that on that form of.
I don't know where you got that, but he got a vaccinated
But here's
in
the
the Eastern
thing.
Cape. And that's what he
Yeah.
said.
But here's the thing about the vaccine side. When we got to the vaccine side, this lady by the entrance area, like Lao Kolisa Konama form, she was like, "Am I comfortable with being vaccinated in the bum?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I
Why?
mean, putting the injection in the bum." I was like, "No, it's fine, yabo." And then fine, we go through the process. Then when we get to the
She's a
final,
lady.
yeah, it's a lady. When we get to the final place where they inject you, I asked this lady, how are you going to vaccinate me in the bum if like it's such an open place, there's no curtains at Balaganga, anything.
Yeah,
Like you just see everybody being vaccinated. Then she
It's
asked
like
me,
you're just gonna see a row of bums.
you know what I mean?
Because when you go in there, it's like a voting station.
Yeah, it's like a
And
voting
then you have,
station.
and then the tables are like your ballot paper.
Yes.
That box where you put in your ballot paper.
Yeah, that's where you get
So
your
now,
jab.
like, just imagine like imagine you're walking into a classroom, and every table and chair it's a station of vaccinate. And you just walk in there and you just see bums. Bums.
So
And you know some people they won't even just slightly open, just half the
That's
bum.
what-
Someone will just get there and just strip off. Yeah, that'll be fun.
that
to
would be
see.
hilarious. So
That'll be
anyway,
fun to see.
I asked this lady, how are you going to vaccinate me? Vaccinate,
Yeah,
thank you.
Eunice laughed.
Like, how are you going to vaccinate in my bum in such a public space, Kanje? And she was like, no, who's telling you that? I'm like, downstairs. That lady downstairs, she's telling us because it's in the bum. She's like, no,
She
no
was
way.
probably just teasing you.
But why is she telling everyone? This is
Was it a lady who works
misinformation.
there or somebody you were in the queue with?
No, it's the lady who works there. The one who guides you. Who's, okay, if it's your first time, you go left. If it's your second time, you go right.
Wow.
That lady.
She's probably not vaccinated either.
Clearly not. Clearly not because she doesn't know. Do you understand? So definitely,
She's probably not vaccinated. I don't trust that lady.
Did she say the same thing to you when you went?
No, nobody said that to me.
Really?
No, actually what happened that made me raise my eyebrows is that what happened is I was in the queue,
Yeah.
and then when I got closer to enter, I think it was like the second registration because there's different things. There's where they take your ID and
but
yeah.
then they give you that sticker.
So I got to like the second queue, the second station, and that's where I saw, this lady came out shouting, it's like, 30 years under, this side. No, she was like, not even 30, she's like, under 35. Because I'm not even 30. Under 35, but I'm under 35. She's like, queue for under 35.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, what in the hell are they gonna inject people who are under 35?
Hey.
Like, why are they putting them separate? Isn't like this the same vaccine?
Yeah, why are they separating people?
I'm like, what are under 35 people gonna be?
Injecting. What are you guys getting?
Like, is ours like different or something? So that was in my mind. So now I get to the queue. So now in the under 35 queue, I'm the first in line. So I'm the first in line, and I'm waiting my turn. And the woman who was calling under 35 now is saying, no, she disappeared actually.
Yeah.
So the other one, now the one in the table, calls me. Yeah. So I want to tell her that we are the under
Under
35s. Because I can see that she's not aware that the queue is for the under 35. But then again, I'm like, let me wait. Let me hear what kind of questions she's gonna ask, you know. Then I got there and then I see, because I can see the other stations. I can see the process the same.
Yeah.
And after I passed that, in my mind, I'm like, why were the under 35s put on a different queue?
I wonder.
It didn't make sense, but anyway, that
Did
was
the
my
over
story of
35s,
vaccination.
did they get vaccinated before you guys? Maybe.
No, but now initially, obviously, it's open for the youth.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I wonder, actually.
No, it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense,
It didn't make sense
exactly.
at all.
Because I'm over 35, they should have gotten vaccinated before.
Yeah, but obviously it's not everybody who did it then. You know, there's still, you know, other people are still taking their time. Other people take their time to contemplate about this thing, you know, and eventually they go at the later stage, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys,
Yeah.
that's was our vaccine experience.
So
I was a little bit scared.
he was scared, shame. I had to convince him to.
No, I hate needles. That's that thing.
Yeah.
I hate needles. Being a kid, I always hated needles. So.
Did you close your eyes, Baba Fuck?
Woo! I was like, I closed my eyes and I was like,
And the funny thing,
I thought it was gonna be super painful, but that's the thing. I haven't like taken an injection in a long time, and I thought it was gonna be super painful, and it wasn't.
it wasn't, no.
It wasn't.
But the funny thing is that
It was just I actually felt like I was like I was like this is.
no, I felt it nangena, like when she
I
put
didn't
in.
feel it.
Really?
I felt it. I think when she pulled it out, and then she started rubbing that thing and put the cotton wool and the tape thing.
Plaster.
I was like, oh, okay, I can feel that something went in. Just
Yo,
a weird feeling.
I
That was
felt
it. No side effects, no anything. I had pain for like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
But it's been what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Or something like that since I vaccinated.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, sometimes I still do feel like there's something awkward on my left arm. You know, but nothing hectic. It's just subtle, like it's.
I don't have any of that.
No, it's not like something that I'm feeling, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
randomly. I think it's still like the injection
The
pain
injection
for the
pain.
mere fact that something pierced through my skin. You know, so obviously, you know, healing takes time gradually. You know, I'm healed from that small little jab anyway, but I'm just saying sometimes I just feel like there's something happened.
It's
Something
okay.
happened here.
It's
Yeah, that's
okay.
what it is, guys. That's our story of vaccine. Please comment down there.
Yeah.
Maybe share your story
Share
of your experiences of
Are you
vaccine,
scared?
your
How is
opinions,
it?
are you scared, how you feel about
Yeah.
it. And yeah, guys, if you love the Melanins, please
Subscribe.
like the page, subscribe if you like. Please subscribe.
And also, please
You know.
follow us on our pages on Instagram. I'm Tumelo_NK.
And I'm Dia_Ndia. That's Ndia.
Exactly.
Name
guys.
is so nice, you guys just gotta say it twice, you know. Ndia.
Wow.
Thank you guys for
Thank you
watching.
guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.
And we are the Melanins.
Melanins.
The Melanins are out of here.